Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, we have some men of God who are gaining courage to start addressing the Ruto Gachagua regime directly, live on camera. People have been silent for long, but they will no longer be silent. Today they are starting to speak truth to the power. And if the Church of Christ will take this trajectory and follow this route, say the truth, don't hide people who are abusing public resources, facing them with reality, then you are saving this country. We had men of God who would come to an extent of even demonstrating, being brutalized just because they are fighting for human rights. Akina Njoya and the team. Siku hizi watu walikuwa wamenyamaza, wamesema tuko na candidate ya Christ. But now they realize that Ruto anabehave kama mshakahola. So we are seeing a pastor coming out and speaking truth to the government. We are seeing a cabinet that has a bloated team. Beside that, they have allocated themselves huge budget, bigger than even what Uhuru was using. You see the kind of cars they're driving, the kind of way they are using, the kind of life they are living. Then the pastor is saying that once we start seeing you like this and you are in a position of influence, you sit in a cabinet, you sit in the parliament, then we start questioning, are you abusing our taxes? Because now you sit in a place where our taxes is being discussed on how should be used. Once we see you displaying such expensive, luxurious kind of life, then we start questioning, is our resources being utilized correctly, or we are funding your expensive life?
For that. Okay, let me stick to the scripture. Because sometimes I get carried with these matters. And I was just looking the other day, I was saying, oh Jesus, I don't think there is any Kenyan who has a problem paying tax. No one, even me. And it is expensive. The problem is, before we even pay tax, someone has a watch worth 8 million. Another one has a watch worth 3 million. Another one is buying the boyfriend alcohol worth 420,000. Another one is parading a new Range Rover worth 20 million. When ordinary Kenyans, less than 1 year, we cannot even afford meals. It is like an insult on your face. You know, it's like an insult. Yeah, I know you have money, I know you can buy, but it kind of feels like if this is how you want us to run, it's painful. I looked at it, I said, I wish you could buy that boyfriend alcohol without showing us now, when we cannot even buy our children food, and then you stand and pass a bill that affects the whole of Kenyans, and something begins to tell us, are we financing your luxury? We don't have a problem paying tax, but the question is, could we be financing your guzzlers? How I pray that these young men in parliament will hear this word and know you can't raise an inheritance that is corrupted. It will eat your children.
Now we are continuing with the discussion, but just a quick request for those who are watching and you have not subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our channel subscribers and anyone comment, I must say thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to this discussion. Now, when you hear that man of God talking about people wearing expensive watch, displaying expensive alcohol, then let me take you to some of the people that he's talking to so that you can understand where the man of God is coming from and why he's angry with this regime. A post that was shared by Kenyans.co.ke here, you see. CS Kiprima Murkomen rocks the Humboldt classic fashion ceramic king gold watch, approximately worth 1.4 million shillings. Here he was in a cabinet meeting, and you could see the watch. Even Kipchumba just wanted people to know that he's wearing an expensive watch in the manner in which that he posed in that meeting. You can see ceramic king gold watch. The amount is there. This post attracted a lot of views. So these are some of the kind of the people the pastor is talking about. People who are serving in William Ruto's cabinet. Now you understand. As they're addressing like this, we have Kenyans who are sleeping hungry. People cannot afford school fees, even a meal. Some people are going with 1 meal per day. Some go on empty stomach. People are jobless. But we see a CS with such kind of expensive watch. Once he's in a position of influence, he sits in the cabinet, he drives a car from the government, fueled by taxpayers' money. Then we should start questioning even the kind of clothes he's wearing and the kind of lifestyle he's living. Because this man lives on taxpayers' money. And that's why the reason I am here to bring the video from the man of God. It is high time the church now to start coming out openly and speak the truth to the congregants to understand. When Gachagua said that the regime that they took over from went home with money and they were left with empty coffers, the question is, why are they living luxurious life? Kwa nini kitambo hawakuwa hivyo na saizi tu bila wamechukua power ndio wameanza kukaa hivi? I was reading an another article where they were saying that even Kipchumba Murkomen is no longer sourcing his clothes locally. Instead, he has gone abroad. Now, he's importing all his clothes from innerwear to the suit, to the shirt, and everything. Hakuna local hapa. Kitambo they were saying that we are supporting local manufacturers, we are buying from hustlers. Today, no space for hustler. It's all imported. Hapo ndo tumefika. Very expensive life. And indeed, if someone is sitting in an office where he is at a disposal of things like allowances and other budgets, do you think he will dip hand in his pocket and buy such kind of a watch from his own money? The answer is no. Sasa enda uangalie ile magari tulikuwa na display hapa siku nyingine, ile yenye Ruto anaendesha saa hizi na Gachagua. Very expensive, gasless. Inakunywa mafuta kukula. Na mafuta yanalipwa na serikali ambayo imekusanya ushuru kwa mwananchi. They don't care. When the pastor was talking, he is well aware that Ruto increased his budget. He used a 1-year budget in 6 months' time and he was asking for supplementary budget. The man of God is aware of that. He is well aware that Gachagua asked for supplementary budget because he spent what he was supposed to use for 1 year in 6 months' time. The man of God is aware of that. The man of God is aware that Ruto and Gachagua are asking now to increase their salary. Soon it is going to increase because now the shilling is depreciating and for them, they don't want their salary to go down. So they are in aligning with the current rates in the world. But as they are doing so, the civil servants are yet to get an increase of their salary. Na unajua hii Kenya ukiajiri mtu mmoja ni kama umeajiri jamii mzima. Mtu mmoja analisha jamii, the whole extended family. Unabaki tu ni kama una donate tu kitu. Watu wakule, wengine sana sana waende shule, things like those ones. So look at that. Hapa ndio sasa watu wamefikishwa. If you see Kipchumba like this when he's out there you think, Kenya is good. Look on how their leaders are dressing. Look on the kind of watch they are wearing. Hii ni gari mzima, hii ni gari. Toyota iko hapo. Ya kufanya taxi. Ameweka gari kwa mkono. Na hii yote ni ushuru ya wananchi. The pastor is not mad. He is aware. So hapo ndo watu wamefika. They are swimming in money. Na utashangaa hii pesa ni ushuru yako. They are swimming in it. Kipchumba Murkomen ndio mtu wa infrastructure, mambo ya roads, development, very lucrative lucrative ministry in this country. Hapo ndo pesa huwa zinamwagwa. And indeed you can see Kipchumba Murkomen swimming in money and they don't care. So the church must be told the truth. Tuko na watu wenye wako na tabia kama ya nyang'au. Unajua alikuwa tuna Pastor Ezekiel who used to speak truth to these people, but men are now coming out to say the truth. If we can have like 20 pastors like this one wakisema ukweli hivi, si Wakenya wengi wataokoka, wajue tuko na watu wenye wanaweza kuwa na tabia ya kijambazi kwa ofisi. Kenyans will know the truth. And when the man of God speak like this in that church, tuko na washosho wako huko, tuko na grandfathers wako huko, tuko na mama wetu wako huko, na wamama ndio huwa wanadanganywa mara nyingi kupitia kwa kanisa. Sasa when pastors speak the truth like this, the congregants get to know the truth. They are enlightened and they will know that indeed we have people who don't care, and this is how they are treating us. They have subjected us to this whole problem. So the problem they are facing is because of this kind of leaders. So it is good now the church is waking up, and now they are telling this regime the truth. The more we keep quiet, the more they think that these things are okay. But the more people speak out their voices now, they will know mambo hayako sawa. So wakati mwingine Pastor Ezekiel alisema mtalete wanyang'au kwa ofisi, kuna nyang'au wanakuja. Hao ndio manyang'au pastor alikuwa anaongea kuhusu. We had a man who was condemned too much, but we could see Uhuru could dress in a very simple. He was showing simplicity. There's no simplicity in Ruto, no simplicity in Gachagua, no simplicity in the cabinet. These people are living very expensive life.